better catching the feeling of what I'm dealing with is dealt is felt, helping to melt the laws that bottom like some flowing liquefying lava. We could be making it hard to listen up and try to follow now. Why you gotta pull me over in my van, give a ticket for $1 end up costing about $1,000, and why you gotta slow the fuck out of your roll? I know I'm not speeding, I'm in cruise control. So now you gotta find another reason why you can start flashing your lights, start to violate my rights. I know you have to let me say you're not alone. Pigs busting in your home, guns drawn to your dome. Why? You gotta have a chip on your shoulder. Passed off field test, I said I was sober. I thought I told you, don't try to pull this on me. I know between procedure and police brutality, so tell me why you insult me and claim stupidity. Why you think you're smarter? Cause you're GED. I get high and fly, I don't drink and drive, and you fucking with my flight, so I gotta ask why. Tell me why you wanna fuck with me. Why you gotta, why you gotta, because I'm a Kottonmouth king. Why you gotta, why you I got no time for negativity. Why you gotta, why you tell me why it's always you against me. Why you gotta, why you man, every time I turn the corner, cop is all up in my business. Always trying to plan shit, let me get a witness. It's getting serious and funny to me. Another day, another ticket, taking money from me. Now they try to pull us over cause we banging it buzz. The fist, Johnny Richter, myself, and the judge. Who can you trust when the world's corrupt? It's got the cricket ass, got to put my ass in the cuffs now. Why the police always stressing other people? They say protect and serve, yet they never treat us equal. All across the nation, people striving to be equal. Another uprising, they don't wanna see the sequel. Why you think you don't need no invitation to rush into my house? It's a fucked up situation. Tearing down my pants, searching for the coloration. Justify the action through your racist legislation. Don't think I can't remember ever slipping in some shit. Winding up behind some bars with purple rings around my wrists. Having to wait 10 hours just to take a fucking piss. When your name is just a number, as a person you don't exist. When you realize that no one really gives a fuck. When you finally realize, when you start to get back up. Too many people I know for bullshit have got locked up. Too many times I asked why, so now I gotta say what. Tell me why you wanna fuck with me. Why you gotta, why you because I'm a Kottonmouth king. Why you gotta, why you I got no time for negativity. Why you gotta, why you tell me why it's always you against me. Why you gotta, why you gotta, why you gotta, why you tell me why. Why you gotta, why you gotta, why you gotta, why you tell me why. Why you gotta, why you gotta.